Hello everyone, I'm Bethia. I'm here today with Sean, our infrastructure engineering lead here at LeftBrain, and a veteran who knows firsthand what it's like to carry the pressure, responsibility, and the expectation of keeping it together. Many of our clients here at LeftBrain are CTOs or, tech leaders working in high-stake environments. They're securing entire systems, protecting teams, and constantly anticipating what's the next threat. And that can take its toll. So in our discussion today, we're going to talk about how Sean found that physical fitness, trust, and mindset helped him to recover from burnout, and why mental health isn't just a side issue, it's foundational. So to kick us off today, Sean, would you like to introduce yourself?
Absolutely. Hi, I'm Sean Lewis. I'm the infrastructure engineering lead here at LeftBrain. I started my IT career when I joined the RAF when I was 24. Did that for 5 years, learned all sorts of IT, sort of infrastructure-wise, network-wise, SATCOM-wise, all of it. Discovered I really liked working more inside rather than in a field. Left the Air Force, worked into the civvy sector, and now found myself at LeftBrain. Uh, Mainly focused on building secure, scalable infrastructure. I'm more of a behind the scenes guy, so you won't really see me, but I'm there in the background building all your infrastructure.
Amazing, thanks. Um, and you're being really vulnerable today, which is it's incredible, really, to speak out about these things. Would you like to start by telling us about your personal experience with mental health?
Yeah, mental health, it's important. It's yeah, like you said, it does feel a bit vulnerable talking about it, as I'm sure everybody would. It's very personal, but it needs to be talked about. And it's key to operations for any business in the world. When I was in the RAF, physical fitness was built in every day. It was encouraged. You had to be fit. And I didn't realize when I left the RAF, went straight into lockdown a few weeks later and stopped all physical fitness. And it took me years to realize just how important that was to not just work, but to my personal relationships, friendship, my motivation, what I thought of myself, everything. Excuse me. Yeah, it caused me to lose a lot of confidence, a lot of motivation, just felt like I was stuck in a rut. Um, didn't really want to make a change, didn't have the motivation to make a change. And it took a bit of self-reflection, a bit of introspective sort of having a word with myself and kind of going, right, okay, you might not get motivated from an external thing, you've just got to find it. And you just got to start again. You've got to realize what's causing that. In my case, it's physical fitness. I wasn't moving. I started again, got a personal trainer, really helped me find my self-worth again. And within a few days of just doing exercise, I found that I was back on the track to becoming that confident guy, knew what he was doing, reliable, squared away, as you'd say in the military. Um, and now it's every day. It's like I said, non-negotiable. If I skip it for more than one rest day, I can probably get quite difficult to be around for both myself and anyone else. Um, but yeah, that's just how important it is, I find.
Ah, thanks for sharing that. A lot of our clients are tech scale-ups, CTOs leading under pressure. Do you have any tips from your experiences?
Yeah, I would say the big one that we learn in the military, and I would say if it's good enough for the military, it's good enough for something where lives maybe are not at stake as much, is to trust your team. Um, you know what they're capable of, you know that you've trained them well, and you can step back and let them feel empowered to take up the mantle, and give you time to take a step away. I know what it's like in a security kind of role. It can feel high stakes. If you're not there, it all falls apart. It's not true. And ultimately, that is a vulnerability. It will lead to burnout. It will lead to you not being able to perform, therefore letting your clients down, letting yourself down, your team down. Um, so yeah, build the right team, train them well, and then step back. Have the confidence to take that leap of faith and just step back. It will ultimately make you stronger. Um, and yeah, just, on that, shout out to our CEO, Charlie. Built a wonderful team, really good at delivering training. Uh, Found it hard initially to step back, but he did it. He took the leap, and we're here now. leading with a great service. Yeah,
Amazing. Um, you really inspire us here at Left Brain and the team. What have you done to kind of support this mindset, would you say, for Left Brain?
I found that I've probably become that annoying person that's discovered something that they like and then preaches it to everybody. I'm of the mindset that exercise, any physical movement, getting some steps in, is a positive. It can only bring good things. You'll live longer, you'll live a better quality of life, better mindset, and if nothing else, you will get dopamine, so it will make you feel better. So it's sort of non-negotiable. So I've tried to start a running club at Left Brain, trying to get people moving a bit more because we work from home 9 hours a day. You just sat there. It's hard to get the steps in, I know, but I think it should become more of a priority than people might have made it, myself included. But I'm trying to do it in a way that it's not a judgment or a competition. It's more of a, hey, look, we're all going through it alone together. Um, yeah, we can sort of celebrate each other and what you've achieved, whatever that is. Whether it's just, oh, I did 5 steps today, brilliant, that's 5 more than yesterday. Well done, you're on a good path there. Um, I'd like to implement more in-person or sort of on-camera things where we can actually go through it together. Where, I know it's a bit of a privileged position, but yeah, just something, trying to do anything or helping with exercise plans. I'm not qualified at all, but I've had a lot of experience with people who are. Um, and I've write my own plans and they seem to be working. So it's probably better than nothing. For somebody who doesn't have a clue what to do, I'd like to give them a bit of guidance, get them into the right mindset.
Amazing. I've heard you talk of yourself as Mr. Motivator.
Yeah, yeah, that's the kind of character I'd like to go for, Mr. Motivator. You can look at it and laugh, but ultimately, if it makes you think about it a little bit, I've done a good job.
Brilliant. And any final thoughts for those CTOs or people working in tech on the subject?
I would say the bottom line is mental health is not a soft topic, not something to be shied away from. It's infrastructure. It's ultimately your most important infrastructure. Everything else doesn't matter if your people aren't there working their best or going the other way and getting worse. Yeah, if you don't maintain it, it breaks. I would say you need to take that mindset, implement it, lead by example, preach it, build it into your daily workflow, and ultimately everybody wins.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Sean, for taking the time to speak to me. I'm inspired. I'm going to go out for a run now.
Excellent. I'm done. I'm done.